Hey guys, how's it going? I'm finally back and ready to do some more videos. Today we're going to be doing a vlog, sort of. We are going to be weighing my reptiles. I finally ordered and received a scale that can weigh in grams. Asked a couple Facebook groups about what they recommend, and this is what I came out getting. So we are going to weigh all my reptiles, and I'm specifically interested in Max's weight, my bearded dragon. She's coming out of a head shed right now, finally. And Dell. Dell is one of my female Ackies. She's chunky along with Max a little bit. Dell's a little bit more chunky than Max, but I want to see their weights. Specifically, I can compare Dell to Asus's weight. Asus is my other Ackie monitor, who's also a female, so I can see where they differ and something that might be more of an appropriate aim to get down to in terms of weight. So let's go do that. Let's see how that pans out. We'll be seeing all my reptiles today again too, so you can get a little bit of a checkup on them. Alright guys, let's go. If you haven't already, make sure to check that lower right hand corner and hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell so you are notified when I post more updates. Thanks. Alright, so let's go ahead and weigh Max first. I'm going to put them in this little shoe bin and then put them on it. So let's see how much the shoe bin weighs itself. So 126 grams is where the weight of the shoe bin is at. So we'll subtract that from the overall weight. Alright, so we have Max here. Let's see how much she weighs. Let's put her on. Hope you guys can read it, but I can shout it out. So it looks like 625 grams. 626. So we'll go with 626 on that. Subtracting it, so that's about 500 grams is what Max weighs. I don't know if that means you're chunky or not, but we will find out. Alright, so we got Dell. Dell's right in here. Let's turn this back on. Make sure it's at 0. It's at 0, so let's get the little tail in there and let's see what you weigh, Dell. Alright, stay still for me. 404 grams. So let's see. Man, I should be able to do math like this in my head. So 404 minus 126, that's 298, I think. 298 grams for Dell. Alright, we got Asus out here. Let's see what Asus weighs, and we can compare both Asus and Dell. Alright, stay still, Asus, you crazy one. 379. 379, that's what it looks like. 379 grams is what I'm seeing. Alright, so 379 minus 126, 373, 273. So about like 25 grams off. Alright, so we're gonna try to weigh my Crested Gecko Destin. I'm gonna have to put the lid on for this one, so let's see what the weight is of this with the lid. So about 200 with the lid, so 200 grams. Alright, so I managed to get Destin into here. Destin is not the most hands-on reptile out there. He really does not like to be touched. So let's go ahead and weigh him. Alright. He is 235, so 35 grams. I have to check what that is or how good that is for, I think he's a male. I'm guesstimating here. That's even how I could put that. But I think he's a male. Let's check and see what a good weight is for a male. I'll have to check that because I've seen ones much bigger than him in the past. And he looks thick. He doesn't look skinny. There's times where he did look skinny. So I just want to make sure his weight is good. It does say 236, so we'll mark it as 236, Destin. Alright, so we got Tortellini now. Tortellini, it's probably gonna weigh pretty good, I'm guessing. Let's turn that on. Alright. Ooh, just about what Max weighs. Let's move a little closer. Yeah, 500. So, yeah, same thing as Max. Yeah, pretty much, right? Yeah, I think so. So 500 minus 126. Remember, we're subtracting 126 every time. So that's what, like 374, something like that. All right, guys, so we're switching to pounds and ounces now. The container itself weighs 4.4 ounces. So let's see what Frappuccino weighs when we put him in here. We put him in here temporarily. He's actually pretty good, so I'm hoping that he'll stand still for like 2 seconds. So let's go get him. I know.
Big boy lizard. Nope, he's like, nah, I was in this already. I don't want to go back. Alright, I gotta grab your feeties. Nope, he's not happy. Oh no! Abort mission! SOS! The specimen has escaped.
Alright, so let's try Frappuccino again. He is just making this so difficult. Good boy. Doesn't want to make up its mind.
I think he's moving.
So 3 pounds. We clocked him in at, what was it, 12 ounces earlier?
Yeah.
He's also not all the way in it. Let me see if I can. Ooh. Let me see if I can shuffle him around.
No. Okay.
All right.
When he pushes it away.
Hold it still. This.
Oh.
You got it?
Yes.
Off his face so he doesn't think he can get it. All right. Stay still. What does it say? 3 pounds.
3 pounds, 10.9 ounces.
Boom. Thank you. Now you can eat. All right, guys. So we have our final numbers here. We have Max, my bearded dragon, coming in at 500 grams. She is definitely overweight, I would say. Surprisingly, because she actually looks very fit. I had really no clue until the vet said something. I noticed her beard was a little bit chunkier than what it usually is, but I feel like she looks pretty good. But maybe, you know, I've only had one beardy, so I'm not sure. But for her length, which is roughly 16.5 inches, it should definitely be less than 500 grams in my opinion. So I'll be working on getting that down. Maybe feeding her a little bit less, which I'm already doing, and spreading it out maybe instead of 2 days, every 3 days or something like that. Will not only drop her weight, but encourage her to eat some greens. Next, we have Dell and Asus. They are both my female Ackie Monitors. Dell is a chunkier one, the one that looks a lot bigger than Asus. I don't really see 25 to 30 grams as that big of a difference. She definitely needs to lose weight, and Asus is a good, you know, model for what she needs to look like. So I want to get her around to 273 grams, 25 grams roughly, and I'll be happy. She looks a lot bigger, but I don't think losing 25 grams is going to be that hard. So I'm not too worried about that. Again, I'm just going to cut her diet down a little bit. Next, we have Tortellini. Tortellini is coming in at 474 grams. Now, I'm not sure for 1-year-old Russian Tortoise that I believe is male, you know, roughly what their weight should be. I would say he eats well and active, nothing to worry about, so I think 474 grams is fine. I'll look into that a little bit more, though, later. Next, we have Frappuccino coming in at 3 pounds and 6.6 ounces. Basically at 4 pounds is when I'm going to start switching Frappuccino to every other day in terms of meals. So he's still got a little bit to go, but we're almost at that limit. Definitely a healthy weight, and he's grown so much since brumation. Finally, we got my Crested Destin. Destin came in at 36 grams. Destin, I believe, is a male. Again, this a strong I believe. But 36 grams, while it's on the lower end, it seems like, first of all, Cresties have a very diverse range of weight in terms of going from 25 to upwards of 60 grams. Definitely on the lower end of the spectrum, but I'm pretty happy with 36 grams, especially if he's a male. So I'm happy with that. I'm not too concerned with that. So, like I said, we'll just be working on Max and Dell's weight. Dell, I don't think it's too bad. Max, a little bit worse in my opinion, but I'll work on her. Again, like, I don't know, you could tell me maybe I'm just inexperienced with this, but she looks good to me, but we'll see. I do think for 16.5 inches long, 500 grams is a little much. So, anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope this was fun. Give me some feedback if you can on some of these weights. I would love to hear your opinions, what you think. Maybe I'm overreacting, underreacting. So go ahead and let me know. We'll be back in a couple days with another video and teaser. There might be a new reptile coming to the house. We're not buying it. It was more of a situation where the owner does not want the reptile anymore, and we are going to take care of her. That's all I'll say, though. So we'll be setting up the enclosure next video, and you'll get a sneak peek. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Check that lower right-hand corner. Hit the subscribe button. See you guys later.